just a normal boy that sank when I fell overboard. My ship would leave the country, but I'd rather swim ashore. Without a life vest, I'd be stuck again. Wish I was much more masculine. Maybe then I could learn to swim like 18 miles away. Now floating up and down, I spin colliding into sound. Like whales beneath me diving down, I'm sinking to the bottom of my everything that freaks me out. The lighthouse gleam has just run out. I'm cold as cold can be. I wanna swim away but don't know how. Sometimes it feels just like I'm falling in the ocean. Let the waves up, take me down.
All right, welcome back. It's Friday, May 3rd. Thank goodness. We only have a few Fridays left of school, and then we'll have a little bit of a break. All right, I'm going to go fairly fast today, and I want you to copy down these formulas because you're going to use these formulas to solve some problems here in a little bit. All right, we're going to talk about surface area. Okay, surface area is the amount it's going to take to cover an object, specifically a three-dimensional object. Those, companies that make Christmas wrapping paper and birthday wrapping paper, they are experts at surface area because they want you to spend as much money as you can to wrap those presents. And we know they don't make money with people unwrapping, so it's got to come from finding the surface area. And so here we go. We're going to start with surface area of a cube. Okay, a cube. All right, how many sides does a cube have? Count them. Count out loud. I can't hear you. I still can't hear you. There, that's right. We have 6 sides. 6 sides on a cube. All right, since we're finding area, we're going to be dealing with, that a squared piece. So if we think about what surface area really means, it means let's take this panel and cover it. Let's take this panel and cover it. Let's take this panel and cover it. Well, there's 3 other panels there that you can't see. You got one here, one on this side, and then one on the back side. And so there's where we get our 6 sides. So if we find area of this, add it to the area of this, and add it to the area of this, and add it to the area of this, and this, we will have the surface area. Well, that's a lot of adding, so we're going to multiply. So the surface area of a cube's formula is 6 times a squared. So let's take a look at an example of a problem that we could do it. Let's say I bought a Rubik's Cube, and I want to wrap that cube for a present for somebody. Well, if the Rubik's Cube measures 3 inches by 3 inches by 3 inches, and I want to find the surface area, I'm going to use the formula. Surface area equals 6a squared. A squared is 3 times 3, which is 9, right? So surface area is equal to 6 times 3 squared, which is 9, times 6. Surface area of a Rubik's Cube is going to be 54 inches squared, because we're dealing with area. Okay? So again, surface area of a cube, 6 times a squared. All right? You try this one. Let's say a cube measures 5 centimeters. Find the surface area. Go ahead and work on that, and while you're working on that, you can enjoy the rest of the song.
Sank when I fell overboard. My ship would leave the country, but I'd rather swim ashore. Without a life vest, I'd be stuck again. Wish I was much more masculine. Maybe then I could learn to swim like 18 miles away. Now floating up and down, I spin colliding like whales beneath me diving down. I'm sinking to the bottom of my everything that freaks me out. The lighthouse gleam has just run out. I'm cold as cold can be. I wanna swim away but don't know how. Sometimes it feels just like I'm falling in the ocean. Let the waves up take me down. Let the hurricane set in motion. Yeah, let the rain of what I feel right now come down.
All right. Let's move on to our next shape. Let me switch colors here because I'm a little bored with the blue. Let's talk about a rectangular prism. So again, let's think about how many sides this thing has. Oh, it's the same as a cube. It's just they're measured differently. So we have 6 sides, but they're all measured differently. So we got to break this up a little bit. Okay. So surface area. Let's call this A, this B, and this C. Okay. Surface area of this thing is going to be the area of this, which is going to be A times B. Well, there's 2 of them, so we're going to multiply that by 2. And we're going to add it to the area of this, which is B times C. Well, again, there's 2 of those. And then we're going to multiply it by the area of this bad boy and the bottom one, which is A times C. So we have 2 of those, 2 times A times C. And so we get the formula for a rectangular prism of 2AB plus 2BC, plus 2AC. All right, so let's take a look at a problem. Let's say this is 3, this is 2, and that's 1. Okay, so surface area is going to be 2 times 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 2 times B times C, which is 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 2 times 3 times 1, which is 3. And so I get 12, 4, 6, 22. Surface area equals 22. 22 what? Well, it doesn't say, so we're just going to say units squared. All right, go ahead and try this one and see if you get the same answer as I do. So you have a rectangular prism that is 3 by 2 by 4. Find surface area.
Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your gospel. Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. This is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already?
All right, so you should have gotten 52 units squared. Okay, I am going to just go ahead and go through the next ones quickly with the formulas. Make sure you copy these formulas down because you will be using these today. All right, so let's talk about surface area for a sphere. Oops, sphere. Okay, we have the formula is 4 pi r squared. And then a cylinder surface area will be 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi times the height. Okay? So again, 2 pi times the height. Okay, go ahead and work on the assignment that the guest teacher is going to give you, and I hope you have a great weekend. Adios.